Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Face Your Fears and Rock Your Stats. I'm your host, Connor O'Day. Now before we get started, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video, the makers of the world-renowned, revered Wolf shirt. We all know you wanted one in 3rd grade, and heck, I even know that you're pausing your stats homework right now just to go see if you can find one on eBay. So today we're on a quest to learn about paired samples or repeated measures t-tests. This is what you use when you want to understand whether burned out seniors score worse on the final than the midterm. The statistic that allows you to test would you rathers, like would you rather do your professor's laundry for the next 3 years just to pass a class, or would you rather wake up an hour late for their final exam, wreck your bike on the way and still rush into the exam room bleeding from every extremity on your body and still rock the exam? The latter of which I have a lot of experience with. It wasn't pretty, don't worry about it. To test this though, we present people with each and have them report on the same scale how much they would enjoy doing each of the two outcomes. And then we examine the differences. In my study though, what I want to do is I want to know whether people enjoyed eating delicious, delectable, enjoyable, exquisite, heavenly, tasty, savory, luscious Buffalo Wild Wings more than they enjoyed eating that crap that your stepsister's ex-fiance described as, quote, the best wings ever. Everyone knows your wings suck, Karen. See what I did there? So to test this, I run a repeated measures t-test. So what I do here is I throw the holy grail of wings into the paired variables, that first little box there. Next, I throw the garbage wings into the second box. Now, obviously, B-dubs wings are going to be better, so instead of running a two-tailed test, I'm going to go ahead and run a one-tailed test because I am predicting that the holy grail of wings are going to be better than the wings that your stepsister's ex-fiance described as being, quote, reverse seared. Carrots, everyone knows that you just burned those wings, and then you threw them on a plate and served them to me. We also want to know the exact averages and standard deviations so that I can see exactly how much better B-dubs is than the competition. So I'm going to ask for the descriptives. Now, I don't want to just know whether B-dubs is statistically significant, because we all know that they're significantly better than heaven on earth. Instead, I want to know how freaking much better they are. Effect sizes tell us that, so I'm going to go ahead and click this effect size box. Finally, I want to be pretty darn sure of how much better B-dub's wings are than Karen's unfortunate wings. Luckily, I can see with 95% confidence the range of possible mean differences in the population, so I go ahead and check that confidence interval, go ahead and leave it at 95%. So now, let's check out how correct my participants were. We can see that the mean of B-dubs, what? How is this not 9? My participants apparently realize that even though like 9 times out of 10 when you go to B-dubs it takes like 6.5 hours to eat your food and you still don't get enough sauce on your honey barbecue wings, but my goodness, that 1 time out of 10 is the best day of your life. I don't know how the mean wasn't at least 9 on a scale of 1 to 9, maybe even jumping up to 10. Standard deviation here, 1.46. What that's telling us is that not everyone could quite agree on the exact value. Now, the stepsister's ex-fiance's, quote, best wings ever garbage did score below the midpoint of the scale, exactly like we would expect. That stuff tastes like trash. I can't even believe that it was at least up to a 3. Now, let's go ahead and see if participants at least enjoyed B-dubs significantly better than the slop wings. So our t-statistic up here gives us a comparison of the size of the difference between the delicious wings over the general spread of our data. So as we can see, because our t-statistic is high, and then also because our p-value is less than 0.05, what that means is we have a significant effect. There's hope for you yet, participants. So finally, we can say with 95% confidence that out of, if we were to survey all wing-eating people everywhere, we can say with 95% certainty that the difference would fall somewhere between 3.74 and infinity. In all reality, it's infinity because B-dub's wings are better than everything else in the world. Not only that, this effect size was huge. Just check out that 1.72 Cohen's D. Not only were B-dub's wings better, they were 1.72 standard deviations better. So that's all I have for this one. Moral of the story, eat B-dubs all the time, enjoy your life, treat every day as the best day ever, and don't forget, stats aren't hard, they just look hard.